Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Questions. This is a platform where we answer questions based on education, parenting, and all that surrounds the word education and even learning itself. Now, today I want to answer a question or try to answer a question that I've received from so many parents and even my friends and relatives. The question is, how do I deal with my teenager? Goodness. This is a question that I get most of the time. Now, before I answer the question, let me just get back to why parents ask this question. They ask this question for one reason, that these children have been very obedient audience. From childhood, when they crawled, you crawled with them. When they sang, you sang with them. Now a time has come that the same child is coming out to ask you, who on earth are you? What is this? Why is that? How is this? And then as a parent, you realize that, oh my goodness, this child is no longer acting like my own child. Now, on that concept of my own child, I want to be very frank with you parents. Children just come through you. They never come from you. So the only thing we have done is just the biological process. And we must accept that these children are more intelligent than we are. This is the painful truth. Sometimes we think that we are more intelligent than our children. Come on. We are not. The only difference is that we came into these worlds some years earlier than them. That's it. But if we were to look at the intelligence level, you'll be surprised that your child is more intelligent than you. But let me not get into the intelligence. Let me answer the question. How do I deal with my teenager? The truth is, you don't need to deal with your teenager. Actually, you need to avail yourself to be dealt with by your teenager. This child has reached a point where he's no longer interested in baba, mama, and all that. He's no longer interested in those small gifts and talks and cartoons and everything. But as a parent, you still feel, this is my child. I am your parent. You will remain a child in front of my eyes. That is a fact. But remember, he is now, or she is now, a different child. He's now reached a point where he's asking questions. But here you are, you still want to contain him in that this world of form and the boundaries, and still look at him or her and tell that you need to remain a child. No, it's not going to happen. And there's the conflict that every parent is having with the teenager today. The teenager is asking questions, but you are not ready to answer these questions, and therefore you get into conflict. This is how or what you're supposed to do as a parent. Teenagers are a very interesting age, and as a matter of fact, I must tell you that this is the most valuable stage of life. But we always want to put these children in the boundary of life, just the same way we were brought up. Remember, we live more in our past because this is how we were brought up. We were kind of conditioned by our parents because of the fears they had. Don't do this, don't do that, because of this, because it happened this way. And therefore we grew up with this fear. But our children live in the moment. We live more in the past. We need to rise up and live in the moment with our children. To them, life is about now and not whatever happened in the past. They are risk takers. Teenagers, or that bracket, that is when these children want to be who they want to be. They're trying to find identity. They're trying to find out what they want to be. They're trying to be themselves. And any force that will stop them from getting to be what they want to be, they will fight. And as a result, you get into conflict. Therefore, your teenager has reached a point where he's no longer boo 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 and mommy mommy, but he wants to be an adult. So he wants to jump, dance, and do all sorts of everything. All you need to do as a parent, time has come that you are not going to crawl with him, but you will start to dance, jump, and answer questions and ask questions, and also accept that you don't know, so that he or she tells you what he or she knows. If we live this way, then we are going to be having very less conflicts dealing with these young boys and girls. Now, it's very interesting. Teenage basically means that you're being poisoned by your hormones. Now, old age means that you're being released from those hormones. And that is the reason as to why our grandparents understand their grandchildren more than they did to their children. Have you ever wondered why grandparents actually try to understand and they accommodate these young kids more than you as a parent? Now, if you think that teenage is a problem, all ages are a problem. Stone age, adulthood, middle age, even you as a parent, you're in a certain age, it is also a problem. All ages And I don't mean their problems, I mean their challenges. They come with challenges. So as we pass through these ages, we tend to learn different things. Now, the thing is, for teenagers, they want identity. Don't deal with the teenager, give them responsibilities. When you give them responsibilities, they are going to feel entitled, they're going to feel they own something, and they will always want to do their best. You'll be surprised at what your teenager can do given an opportunity. Let us not treat them like toddlers. They have passed that age. And the conflict is, we want to treat them like toddlers, but they want to be treated like teenagers. And teenagers want to discover. Let us discover with them. They want to ask questions. Let us ask questions and answer the questions with them. That way, there will be no conflict. Let us not live in the past. Let us live in the present moment with the teenagers. Don't deal with the teenagers. Avail yourself to be dealt with by the teenagers. If you like this video, there are more where this came from. So hit the subscribe button below.